What's going on, everybody? David here. So today I'm going to talk about the job numbers. They are in. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first off, on this channel, we talk about personal finance for travelers. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you can get future updates on my videos. All right, so we see the job numbers. They have come in, and we're looking at 4.8 million new jobs in June. Now, we're going to have to look at this because there's some things in here that might be a little concerning. And we're all talking about the stimulus package, stimulus checks. Are we going to see another stimulus package? Well, this gives more ammo to the Republicans in the Senate to say, no, you know what, we're done. We're on our way up. There's no reason to stimulate the economy anymore. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But right now, 4.8 million new jobs. That's good. That's a good thing. A lot of the jobs are people going back to work. So we still haven't seen the situation where you have people who don't have a job to go back to. We haven't seen that yet. But when we start seeing that, that's when I think the numbers are really going to slow down as far as the new jobs every month. And another thing that needs to be looked at is the survey was taken about 3 weeks ago. So it's not showing the last 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks in June, we saw a rise in COVID-19. So that's going to have an effect as well, because there are some states, large states like California and Florida, that are starting to shut down again. And Texas is another one. They're starting to shut down. So that means that some of these jobs that were gained in June are not going to be there in July. So the numbers might change in July. Now, how is this going to affect the stimulus packages and stimulus checks? I think it will have a major effect, because now we're looking at a situation where these senators are going to go back. They're going to come back from recess late July. They're going to go ahead and hash out a stimulus package, stimulus checks. And I mean, we're hoping there'll be stimulus checks, but they are going to hash out a stimulus package. And it'll be interesting to see how they play this. They might just go and say, yep, you know what, we don't need more stimulus checks at this point. And the stimulus package can be a lot less because people are going back to work. Although, if the COVID-19 numbers continue to increase, they're going to be pressured, because they're going to know, or at least they should know, that the July job numbers are not going to look the same. They're going to be worse. So it will be interesting to see how they play this out. We have the unemployment rate has dropped to 11%. So that's good. I mean, these are good things, but are we truly out of the woods? Or are we still struggling to get out of the woods? And that's what we're going to have to see. Now, Trump just yesterday was talking about stimulus checks, talking about direct payments, talking about enhanced unemployment. And so the fact that he was talking about that yesterday, it'll be interesting to see where he goes with it today and from this day on, as far as how he wants to. Does he still want direct payments? Is he still pushing for that? So Trump said he wanted direct payments larger than what the Democrats want. So the Democrats right now, they're saying that they want $1,200. That's what they approved in the HEROES Act. So he's saying he wants it to be larger than that. And I posted a video yesterday. You can check it out right up here. And it's interesting because if he wants it larger, is he still going to stick with that? Or is he going to pull back from that and say, I didn't mean stimulus checks, I meant something else? Who knows what he wants when it comes down to it. But it will be interesting. Now, are they still going to push for the back to work bonus? That's another thing. So if you have people who are going back to work, and these numbers, the projection was about 2.9 million, so around 3 million new jobs. They went over that. It's 4.8 million. So does that mean when it comes down to it, the back to work bonus, you don't really need that anymore? That's something else that will be interesting to see how they play with that. So there's so many different things that are going on right now, and I'm glad the numbers look good, but I hope that the senators realize that a lot of these people are people who were on furlough for the last couple of months, and they're coming back to work. And it's not it's not a good indicator at this point where exactly we are. So although this is good news, I think we really need to be cautious. And we have to understand, too, in the last week, 1.4 million people filed for unemployment. So we still have people filing for unemployment, even though some people are going back to work. So just I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. So post it down below. What do you think about the jobs numbers? Do you think we're still going to get a stimulus check? That should be something that is on everyone's mind now after we're looking at these job numbers. Do you think that the senators are just going to say, hey, everybody's good. Looks like things are going to just handle themselves so we can just step back and let it go? Or do you think we still need to stimulate the economy? Because I think, in just my opinion, I think that would make things go even faster if we start stimulating the economy right now, because these jobs, these companies that are opening back up, if they're starting to make money again, then they're going to start hiring more and more employees. And I think that would allow the numbers to look better. But we won't know. And if we're looking at a situation right now where COVID-19 is starting to rise again, and just like in June, the middle of June, that's when they do their survey. So that's when they pull these numbers. So the middle of July, they're going to pull the numbers as well. So if we see a rise in COVID-19, mid-July, when they do the survey, the numbers are probably they're not going to look the same. They're not going to look as good. And so what that will mean is right after they vote on the next stimulus package, then we'll find out the numbers. So that first week of August, we'll find those numbers out for July. And it could be a situation where we're starting to get stimulus package. If there's no stimulus checks, or if there is stimulus checks, we're going to start seeing that in August, but the job numbers might be going down at the same time. So this will be interesting to see how the senators react to this. I don't know what the president's really going to say when it comes down to it, now that he's already said that he wants stimulus checks and all this stuff. He wants it to be larger. I don't really know what he's going to say, but I know some senators are going to come up today and probably say, yes, this is more evidence that we're back on track and we don't need any more stimulus package or stimulus checks or anything like that. Now, they could say, let's wait another month. So let's wait into August, which they can't really wait until August, because Mitch McConnell a couple of days ago, he announced that they're not coming back in August. So they're going to be on recess all of August. They did have 1 week that they would be coming back. That's what's on the calendar. But it looks like they're going to take that week off as well and take that be on recess all of August. Just like the House, they'll be on recess all of August. So nothing will get done in August. So this could be a situation, if they do push it back and don't do anything in July at all, well, then we're potentially seeing this go into September before they look at doing another stimulus package. And that could very well happen now that the numbers are looking better. So this is one of those things. It's moving, but we're going to have to just wait and see where they are when it comes down to it. But this gives the senators some more ammunition when it comes down to more stimulus checks and another stimulus package. But let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think obviously it's good that the job numbers are good, but do you think it's bad for another stimulus package? Let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.